Good evening and welcome to the 18th Century News. I'm William.
And I'm Katie.
Today there's big news in the world of exploration. A new land has been discovered by Captain Vitus Bering. It's being called Alaska. Bering is a Danish explorer and a recent Russian Navy officer under the control of Peter the Great. He has been sailing the seas since the age of 18 and came across this new land on his second voyage to the area. He and his second-in-command set sail on two ships from the Kamchatka Peninsula for North America. Although they recently arrived in Alaska, a crew of 11 men sent to explore have since disappeared.
Meanwhile, Blackbeard the pirate has died. Blackbeard was born with the name Edward Teach. He was killed off North Carolina's Outer Banks during a bloody battle with the British Navy. Teach has been terrorizing ships throughout the Caribbean for years aboard his ship Queen Anne's Revenge. Before going to battle, he would often braid his beard and light it on fire to scare his opponents. Now let's go to our special correspondent, Danny.
Captain Cook, the man who discovered the Sandwich Islands, was treated like a god by the natives and is now being killed by them. We still do not know the reasons for the natives' actions taken on Captain Cook, but we have the world's top detectives working on it now. 2, 1.
Well, that's a tasty story. Now let's take a commercial break.
Are you tired of leaving?
I'm pretty sure everybody is.
Well, there's this new invention, the Power Loom, that might be the answer you're looking for.
How does it work?
The Power Loom is a steam-powered, mechanically operated version of a regular loom that combines lead to make cloth. Yeah.
Awesome. Where can I get one?
Just head down to the factory in Doncaster and talk to Adam Kirklight.
Cool.
I think that's how you say his name.
Welcome back.
Let's see what's happening in the world of sports. Danny?
Today, a Frenchman has just made a successful parachute jump. He used a canvas canopy attached to a hydrogen balloon to ascend over pit. When he reached the height of 3,200 feet, he cut the balloon loose and using the parachute, flew wildly out of control to the ground. Amazingly, he was unharmed.
That report totally blew me away. This just in, oxygen has been discovered. Katie has the full story.
Yes, William. Oxygen has just been discovered. It's the element that everyone, people and animals alike, need to breathe. So this is a pretty important discovery. To my left is one of the men credited with discovering oxygen, Carl Wilhelm. Hello, Carl.
Hello, Katie.
So tell us a little bit more about yourself.
I was born in Stralsund, Sweden. My first language was German.
And tell us, how did you discover oxygen?
I put a mouse in an airtight container. Sadly, it died. When I put another mouse in an airtight container, it lived. The only difference between the containers was the one where the mouse lived contained a plant. I concluded that the plant must have been emitting something that helped the mouse survive. That something has been called oxygen.
The volcano has been erupting for months now, and its impact has been felt worldwide. Not only has it led to droughts in Africa and heavier than usual monsoons in Asia, but the sun has been blocked out by the ash in the atmosphere, and poisonous sulfuric acid clouds have spread across Europe, leading to the acid rain. For 55 weeks, fluoride has been injected out of the volcano into the atmosphere, leading to deaths of 80% of the sheep in Iceland, 50% of the cattle, and 50% of the horses have also died. Most of the deaths have been caused by skeletal fluorosis, a disease created by overexposure to fluoride. It makes your bone marrow rot, your bones fracture, you get muscle spasms that causes internal bleeding inside your bones, and eventually gives you blood poisoning and you die. Thousands more have died from eating livestock with sulfuric acid inside. Oh no, I have to run!
That's a nauseating story. I just lost my appetite. Perhaps it's time for a commercial break.
Hey, you!
What?
Do you want something to eat?
No, I hate stopping you while I'm gambling.
Well, here's something that you can try. It's called a sandwich.
A witch made of sand? You really want me to eat that?
Actually, I do. It's actually a piece of meat in between two slices of bread. It was made by John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich, and it's actually edible.
Oh, so good. Still sounds like someone made by a witch, but this is so good.
We're back. Napoleon the Little Frenchman is at it again. Jack is in Egypt to tell us more.
Hello, I'm Jack reporting from Cairo. With me is Abu. A Malak or local leader here in Egypt is Napoleon Bonaparte, who's leader of the French invasion. So Abu, why is the French army attacking?
He claims that the Mamelukes are doing a bad job.
Is that why you're attacking? Because the Mamelukes are poor leaders?
No, we're really attacking to stop British communications with India. We don't want the British to be able to get to India.
How's it going? Are you being successful?
Not in a military sense, but we've been quite successful in terms of our discoveries and explorations.
What do you mean, Emperor Bonaparte?
Well, one of my officers has discovered the Rosetta Stone, which has helped us translate the hieroglyphs in the pyramids into English. Scientists working for me have also drawn pictures of the many plants and animals in Egypt. We're also helping the Egyptians improve their methods of farming.
Let's hope that the British don't take everything from you. Oops, I think they already did.
Thanks for that special report, Jack. In our final news story of the night, the guillotine has been invented. Dr. Guillotine, a doctor from France, was looking for a more humane way to kill people. He believed that one quick slice from a very sharp blade was less painful than an axe beheading.
Well, I've heard that people have small guillotines to play with and use to chop vegetables and bread at the dinner table.
Dr. Guillotine is not happy to have this dreadful invention named after him. Well, that's all for tonight.
Thank you and have a good night.